Well, good afternoon from Billy Arena on the campus of Monticello High School. 4A4 regional action, first round game between the 3 seed from the 4A7, the Arkadelphia Lady Badgers, and the 2 seed from the 4A8, the Star City Lady Dogs. Star City comes into the game today with a 13-15 overall record. They were 7-3 in the conference, and so they are the 2nd seed. Arkadelphia 18-7 overall, 5-5 in the conference, and they are the 3 seed, and they will be the visitors and wearing dark blue uniforms. We are about to pause for the national anthem, but we will before we get to that point, let's take a look at the bracket for this tournament. Nashville and Camden Fairview were victorious yesterday. The winner of today's game will advance to the semifinals tomorrow, and they will punch their ticket to the 4A state tournament. Let's pause now for our national anthem. Well, if that won't get a gym rowdy on a Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock, I don't know what will. A good rousing rendition of the national anthem. We'll get ready to have the starting lineups in this first game of the day between Arkadelphia and Star City. Again, we will put up the bracket, but now we'll hear from our starting lineups. right, there you have the starting lineups for Arkadelphia. T.T. Tate, Reagan Harris, Taylor Altman, Katie Gentry, Zalea Jackson. For Star City, Macy Lambert, Molly Dutton, Cora Raymond, Bree Moore, and Shay Rochelle. Ready for action here. The winner of this game will qualify for tomorrow's semifinals. But more importantly, they will punch a ticket to next week's 4A state tournament in Magnolia. Now we have a discussion with the officials. What do we... All right, now we're ready. Ready to go from Monticello High School. Arkadelphia Lady Badgers, Star City Lady Dogs. Reagan Harris controls the tip, and Arkadelphia will have the ball. We'll apologize. The picture's going to be a little dark. That bright table over there will affect us a little bit. T.T. Tate tries to get off for a start for three. No good. Reagan Harris with the offensive rebound. Her putback is no good. Loose ball in the middle of the lane. And Star City comes away with it. Lady Dogs on offense for the first time today. Kick back to the backside. Dutton for three. It is no good. Offensive rebound. Bree Moore on the backside. Her putback no good. Katie Gentry at the board. Taylor Altman with the push for Arkadelphia. Nice backside pass to Jackson. Jumper no good. Katie Gentry with another rebound. Putback is no good, but she's fouled, and Katie Gentry will go to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. Trying to get the Lady Badgers on the board for the first time today. Offensive rebound so far for the Lady Badgers, giving them extra opportunities. Gentry knocks the first free throw down. Arkadelphia was in this gym last night. The boys got a victory over Warren, a 4-1 upset. As double team there is a traveling violation, as a double team from Reagan Harris and Zalea Jackson. Then eventually the triple team from Katie Gentry forces a turnover, gives the ball to Arkadelphia. Jackson will trigger the inbounds pass. The Badgers got a 65-55 victory over the Warren Lumberjacks last night to punch their ticket to state, and the Lady Badgers trying to do the same thing this afternoon. First quarter, just 1 minute in. Jackson's going to be whistled for the traveling violation. So back-to-back turnovers will give Star City the basketball. The new Monticello High School, you see the 4 dots on the floor. Those are windows, and not much we can do about that glare. We can just pretend that we're playing at Cowboy Stadium. Pressure from Arkadelphia. That's going to be a foul on Taylor Altman. Thought Moore might have gotten away with a push-off to begin that possession, but instead, Altman gets whistled for her first personal foul. Rambin traveled with the basketball. Tried to ball fake, get around Taylor Altman, but she shuffled before she put the ball down. And Arkadelphia with another offensive possession. It's T.T. Tate, the senior guard, who passed the 1,000-point mark earlier this season in a big win at Magnolia. Harris also a senior, 3 seniors, 2 juniors. Harris backs it down, and she will go to the free throw line as that foul is on Cora Rambin. Sorry, that's on Dutton. That is her second personal foul. So just like that, Molly Dutton whistled for 2 personal fouls. So Dutton will have to come out. She'll be replaced by Tiffany Hudson. Janiyah McKillian into the game for Arkadelphia, replacing Katie Gentry. Harris gets the second one down. And here comes pressure from Arkadelphia. In the corner, this is Rambin. Loses it into the hands of T.T. Tate. Layup no good. Janiyah McKillian controls it. Into Zalea Jackson, one-on-one. Nice traffic Nice move inside traffic, can't get it to go. Rebound to Star City. Arkadelphia is going to pressure. Now we have a timeout from Nate Davis and the Star City Lady Dogs. A 30-second timeout. Arkadelphia 2, Star City 0. Arkadelphia is showing early that they will pressure on a make or a miss. Hadn't had a made field goal yet from either team, but Arkadelphia will pressure even after a miss. Reagan Harris with 1 free throw. Katie Gentry with 1 free throw. That is the extent of the scoring here in the first quarter.
He's going to be at the VFW Hut here in Monticello Saturday, March the 1st, 8 p.m. to 1 p.m.
There's a concert at the VFW Hut on March 1st. Saturday night, if you're in town, you can go to the VFW Hut and hear a concert. So Star City will inbound the ball again. Arkadelphia pressuring. Rambin. Knocked away, stolen by Jackson to McKillian. Layup good for Zalea Jackson. Star City breaks the pressure, and a foul and counted as Bree Moore gets the basket to go. Zalea Jackson with the foul, and so the basket goes. That's the first score of the night, of the afternoon rather, for Star City, 4-2. Lane violation as Shea Russell got in there just a little bit early. McKillian to Jackson. Goes all the way in, can't get it to go, but she's fouled. Lots of fouls called early in this one. That foul. Cora Rambin is whistled for that one. That's her first, 3rd team foul. Zalea Jackson to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. Jackson knocks it down. She has 3 points. Lady Badgers Lady Dogs can expect pressure after this free throw. And here it comes. They found it deep every time, been able to beat it. Bree Moore spins, can't get it to go. Taylor Altman comes away with it up to Tate. Tate and Jackson have numbers. It goes off of the knee of TT Tate, and it will stay with, or go over to Star City. Double team without fouling. Russell, jumper off the side of the backboard, no good. The putback is good for Rambin. And Star City cuts the Arkadelphia lead to 2. TT Tate gets around the defense, in and out, no good, but another offensive rebound for Arkadelphia. Altman keeps that one alive. Jackson from the free throw line, good for Zalea Jackson. Jackson has 6 points, 6 of Arkadelphia's 8. Arkadelphia trying to get Star City in an up and down game. Reagan Harris doing a good job of post defense. That's Taylor Altman tried to draw the charge, didn't get the whistle. Zalea Jackson with the defensive rebound. Janiah McKillian. This is Jackson. Pull inside the free throw line, off the glass and good. Zalea Jackson with 8 of Arkadelphia's 10 points. Steal underneath, TT can't get it to go. TT back, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Cora Rambin, I believe, and that is the second foul on Cora Rambin, and TT Tate to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. So 2 fouls on Molly Dutton, 2 fouls on Cora Rambin. 2 players in the Star City lineup have 2 fouls apiece. TT Tate knocks down the first one. A lot of times for a scorer like TT, if you can get the first one to go, the ones from the free throw line, the So attempts from the field start to fall. TT is 2 for 2 from the line. Pressure from Arkadelphia again. Long two-pointer off the glass, no good. The putback is also no good, and it falls into the hands of Janiyah McKillian. Ahead to Zalea Jackson. Gets the defense, lets the defense fly by. Altman on the backside. The putback is good from Taylor Altman. Timeout, Star City. Altman gets her first basket. It's 14-4 Arkadelphia. 3:26 remaining in the first quarter, and we'll take a break. Lady Badgers lead by 10. Back to Monticello after this timeout on ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com.
Caring for our neighbors is a part of growing up in Arkansas. You know my dad, Taylor King. I'm Austin King, and I chose to follow my dad's career by becoming an advocate for the injured. Our firm is knowledgeable in personal injury law, so we can care for the people in our state who are injured as a result of negligence. As a father myself, I'm teaching my kids to care about others. Isn't that right, Taylor Woods? Yeah. Choose a lawyer that cares about you. At Taylor King Law, it's our legacy to be on your side, by your side.
Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler says, "Go Badgers!" 3:26 remaining in the first quarter from Monticello High School. First round of the 4A4 regional tournament between Arkadelphia and Star City. Lady Badgers off to a 14-4 start. And Janiyah McKillian forces a turnover as they were looking for Rambin, who is still in the game with 2 fouls. But the inbound stepped over the baseline. So the ball will go back to Arkadelphia. Tate will trigger the inbounds pass for the Lady Badgers. Couple of different options. You got to get rid of it, and that's a 5-second violation as Star City defended that inbounds play nicely. Now we're right back where we started after the timeout. No time has come off the clock. Now a foul is going to be called on Reagan Harris. That is the first foul on Harris, third team foul. So Star City's been called for 4 fouls. Arkadelphia will be in the bonus the rest of the first quarter. Arkadelphia has been whistled for 3, so there's still 1 to give. Double team. This is Lambert ahead to Rambin. Layup is no good. Rebound on the backside. The putback is good for Bree Moore. Arkadelphia pushes quickly. Altman, nice take by Taylor Altman, gets the basket to go. She has the last 4 Arkadelphia points, leads back to 10. Pass is too strong, and that's stolen by Reagan Harris. Jackson will push for Arkadelphia. Altman thought about the 3, gets it to Harris. Jackson with 8 to lead Arkadelphia. Trying to hit double digits. Nice recovery by the defense. TT up and under, layup, good. No way. That's terrible. That is terrible. That's a rough one. That's a nice move by TT. Didn't get it. Taylor Altman tries to get the steal, but it goes off of her foot. Well, Dutton back into the game now. So Dutton and Rambin in with 2 fouls. Indicates that there's not a whole lot of depth on that Star City bench right now. Arkadelphia pressuring the entire time. Here's Dutton. Lambert. Ball knocked in the air. This is Russell. Don't foul. Now we have a kick ball. Subs into the game for Arkadelphia. Sasha Payne, the freshman guard. Zuri Jones, the senior post, giving Taylor Altman and Reagan Harris a well-deserved breather. The pace of this game has been quick. Nice turnaround jumper by Shea Rochelle. Cuts the Arkadelphia lead to 8. McKillian. There's a foul called on Cora Rambin, and that is her third. So Rambin whistled for her third personal foul. Janiyah McKillian got right by her, drew the foul on the baseline, and Janiyah McKillian will go to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. So foul trouble for Star City. McKillian's first free throw is good. So into the game for Star City is Brooklyn McVeigh. Believe she is a freshman. Rebound of the miss from Moore. Moore throws it into the hands of Sasha Payne. Payne knocked out of bounds by Moore, and the ball will stay with Arkadelphia. 17-8, 144 remaining in the first quarter. Tate, Jones back to Tate. McKillian goes baseline, dump off to Zuri Jones, good. Zuri Jones gets the basket, give the assist to Janiyah McKillian, and the Lady Badgers lead by 11. McKillian almost had another one, and there it is. Jackson knocked it away. Tate gets it, layup, no good, but a foul is going to be called, and TT Tate will go to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. Zuri Jones with a nice jumper from the middle of the lane off the glass. Her first basket of the game. So Shea Rochelle gets her first foul of the game. Tate to the free throw line. She's 3 for 3 now. Extends the Arkadelphia lead to 12. Lady Badgers pressuring Star City. That one is short, and Russell with the rebound. Still expect pressure regardless. Moore pass to her teammate ahead. It was too strong. The ball goes out of bounds. Back to Arkadelphia into the game for the Lady Badgers. Taylor Altman checks back in, replacing Zalea Jackson. Maya Green checks in for the first time for Arkadelphia, replacing TT Tate. So the pace is quick. Catch a couple of minute breather whenever you can. McKillian, kick out to Altman. That's an offensive foul on Taylor Altman, drawn by Shea Russell. It's a nice job of defense by Russell to get in position and draw that charge. That's the second personal foul on Taylor Altman. Jackson will check in at the next dead ball. Don't foul Taylor. Don't pick up a third that far from the basket. Lost the ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to Arkadelphia. Zalea Jackson will check in for Taylor Altman. Again, apologize for the picture every once in a while. You see the LED table back there, that bright white does not, our cameras don't like the bright white. So it'll be a little dark as long as that is in the screen. Sasha Payne almost has it picked and then does. Lambert with a steal, and Payne commits the foul, and that will send Macy Lambert to the free throw line for Star City. So that's the first foul on Sasha Payne. 5th team foul, so Star City will be in the bonus the rest of the way in the first quarter. Lambert, the lefty, that's short off the front of the rim, no good. Into the game for Star City, Tiffany Hudson replacing Brooklyn McVeigh. Zuri Jones, Maya Green, Janiyah McKillian, Zalea Jackson, and Sasha Payne in the game for Arkadelphia. Zalea Jackson gets the rebound of that missed free throw, so 0 for 2 on that opportunity. McKillian pushes, and now she is fouled. So Janiyah McKillian will go to the free throw line. 11 fouls called in this first quarter. That is the second foul on Rochelle. So Janiyah McKillian to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. 29 seconds left. That one hits every part of the rim and rolls right back out. Into the game for Star City for the first time, Millie Rambin. They're going to make her take a bracelet off. Hadn't been any scoring in a while. Janiyah will try to change that right here. Can't get it, and we have a lane violation, so McKillian will get another go at it. And a girl gets the free throw to go. McKillian has 2 points now. Don't foul that far from the basket. If you come up with a steal, that'll work too. Star City breaks the pressure. Layup. Oh, my goodness gracious. Zuri Jones whistled for that foul. Now we're at 12 or 13 fouls. So this is Moore to the free throw line. Can't get it to go. That free throw is good for Moore. Arkadelphia will have the last possession. Sasha Payne steps back, in and out and in. Good for Sasha Payne at the buzzer. A long two. Puts the Lady Badgers up by 14 at the end of the first quarter. Arkadelphia 23, Star City 9. Back for the second quarter after this timeout on ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Locally owned and operated, Welch Funeral Home has been serving the Arkadelphia community since 2005. Our goal at Welch Funeral Home is to offer every family that will allow us to serve them the most caring, dignified, professional service at the most affordable price. With over 40 years of experience in the funeral home industry, owner Tim Welch and Welch Funeral Home have also been longtime supporters of the Arkadelphia Badgers and Lady Badgers. Contact Welch Funeral Home at 870-230-1400 or visit them at 202 South 4th Street near downtown Arkadelphia. Back to Billy Arena on the campus of Monticello High School. We start the second quarter of play. Arkadelphia 23, Star City 9. Let's take a look at the Welch Funeral Home scoring recap for that first quarter. Lady Badgers had 8 players score. Yes, 8 players. Alea Jackson with 8 to lead the way. 4 points for Taylor Altman, 3 for T.T. Tate, a basket each for Sasha Payne. Janiyah McKillian and Zuri Jones. Katie Gentry got a free throw. And 8 Lady Badgers have scored in the first quarter. There's a steal. T.T. Tate pokes it to Zalea Jackson, under to Tate. Couldn't get it to go. McKillian with the rebound and the putback. Janiyah McKillian gets the putback to go as Tate thought she was fouled and had to put an attempt up. Again, sorry about the picture when we're in middle of the court. That LED table being bright white is killing our camera. Arkadelphia on the push. Katie Gentry to T.T. Tate. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Arkadelphia. So now McKillian with 4 points. Nice look from Tate, from Maya Green to T.T. Tate to Katie Gentry. 18-point lead for Arkadelphia. Turnover. Jackson ahead to Tate. 2-on-1. TT Tate goes in, up over her head, no good. Rebound Moore, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Star City. Wow. Yeah, that's an offensive foul on Bree Moore. Well, Lady Badgers got a 50-50 call to go against them. 30-second timeout called by Arkadelphia. We will keep it here, 27-9. Again, we'll take a look at we showed you the girls regional. Let's take a look at the boys regional as we bring that bracket up on the board. Sorry for the small font, but Magnolia and Arkadelphia with victories yesterday. Magnolia beat the host school Monticello 60-31 in the 1 versus 4 game. Arkadelphia won the other boys game yesterday in the 1 versus 4, but it was the 4 Arkadelphia with a 65-55 victory over Warren. After this game, Nashville and Watson Chapel will play in boys action later tonight. Star City and Camden Fairview will play, and Arkadelphia will face the winner of that Camden Fairview Star City game tomorrow night at 8:30. More importantly, though, that the Badgers punched their ticket to the 4A state tournament next week in Magnolia. Lady Badgers trying to do the same thing here. Chris Babb here. Glad you're with us on a Thursday afternoon. TT Tate underneath to Katie Gentry. It's in. Katie Gentry with 4 points in the quarter. Arkadelphia is up by 20. Pass to the backside is too high, and another turnover committed by Star City. Coach Nate Davis having to go to his bench and bring in Shay Russell and Cora Rambin, who has 3 personal fouls. So Rambin has 3 fouls. She's having to come back in the game because Arkadelphia is up by 20. Gentry, little miscommunication there. She thought Jackson was staying on the baseline, but it was Green cutting, and the pass was too tall, and so a turnover will give the ball back to Star City. Picks up her dribble. She's in trouble, has to get rid of it. Man, they are calling it tight. Honestly, I think that benefits Arkadelphia just because of the bench depth. We've seen Star City already have to put a player back in the game that has 3 fouls. This is Lambert. Moore gets around baseline. Oh, a late offensive foul on Bree Moore. That is her second offensive foul of the quarter, second foul of the game. It was a late whistle that went the way of the Lady Badgers. Tate pulls up, jumper no good. Katie Gentry with the putback no good. Rebound to Moore. Moore dribbles in the corner, loses it. Where's the ball was loose. There was nobody had possession of the ball. I don't know who that foul is going to be on. A foul on Zalea Jackson. How in the... I'm not sure about that one either. The officials are having to ask. Officials at the table are having to ask who that foul was on. Moore loses it into the hands of Katie Gentry. Moore tried to spin baseline and couldn't get anything to come up. McKillian, right corner, TT for 3, no good. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Arkadelphia. Gentry keeping it alive on the offensive glass again for Arkadelphia. Jackson from 17, good. Inbound set works to perfection. Jackson's in double digits. She has 10. Arkadelphia leads by 22. Arkadelphia forcing Star City to start their offensive set way too far out. Katie Gentry now whistled for a foul. It's the second foul, so 2 fouls apiece now on Taylor Altman, Zalea Jackson, and Katie Gentry. Reagan Harris and Sasha Payne set to check in after this first free throw, which is good from Shay Russell. She has 3. Z Harper will check in as well. The next dead ball. Russell misses. Block shot by Zalea Jackson. And Jackson pushes. It was an offensive rebound and a putback attempt from Cora Rambin. But the shot was blocked. TT Tate to Reagan Harris. Thought she had a guard on the backside open for 3. Was not there. Z Harper checks into the game for Arkadelphia, replacing Maya Green. Harper will definitely hound the one with the ball. Dribbled it off her foot. It'll go to Arkadelphia. Tiffany Hudson thought she had a lane. Dribbled it off of her foot, and the ball will go over to Arkadelphia. The Lady Badgers just forcing Star City into a few possessions that they're not comfortable in. Really more than a few. Payne, top of the key to Jackson. Pull up middle of the lane, off the glass, and good for Zalea Jackson. Zalea Jackson gets the basket to go. Extends the Arkadelphia lead to 23. Nice help from the backside. Can't get it to go. Moore with the rebound. Put back, no good. Z Harper in there almost gets the rebound. And now we have a jump ball. And alternating possession will go to Arkadelphia. Possession is with the visitor. Harper left side. 4 out, 1 in against the zone for Arkadelphia. Tate at the high post, back out to Jackson. Sasha Payne for 3, no good. Rebound on the backside. This is Shay Russell. Picks up her dribble. That has hurt Star City the entire first half, picking up the dribble way too far out. Arkadelphia just not letting the Lady Dogs get into an offense. Sasha Payne forced that turnover. It was either Sasha or Z. I was blinded by the light. Z Harper looking to the left side for TT Tate for 3. No good. TT just can't get it going. Reagan Harris with a nice rebound, but she was bumped out of bounds. But she stepped on the baseline because of the contact. And so the ball will go over to Star City. Janiah McKillian will check in at the next dead ball for Arkadelphia. This is Rambin. Just superior on-ball defense from Arkadelphia today, and it forces another turnover. Jackson, 4-on-2. Jackson kicks it out. TT Tate to Sasha Payne in amongst the trees, and good for Sasha Payne. Timeout, Star City. The Lady Badgers lead by 25. It is a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Would like to thank our sponsors of Arkadelphia basketball: Southwest Auto Collection, Taylor King Law, South Central Connect, Turner Rogers, Manning and Plyler, Chicken Express, Welch Funeral Home, Southwest Sporting Goods, R&T Dixon Enterprises, Dixon Family Store, Sexton Law Firm, Print Mania, Batson Signs, and Twin Rivers Rehab and Healthcare Center. Welch Funeral Home scoring update while we have a chance. Zalea Jackson leads the way for Arkadelphia with 12 points. 5 points for Katie Gentry, 4 points each for Janiah McKillian and Taylor Altman, 3 points for T.T. Tate, 2 each for Zuri Jones. Actually, and Sasha Payne. No, Sasha Payne now has 4, but 1 point for Reagan Harris. So Arkadelphia is up by 25 without getting their leading scorer on the board very much. T.T. Tate has 3 points. They all came at the free throw line. And there's another turnover that's going to go to Arkadelphia. This is a good sign for Arkadelphia if you can have this kind of production. And it's not coming from TT. Hers will come when you need it. We saw that all season long. There's a blocking foul on Star City's Tiffany Hudson. Her first foul. And the third foul in the quarter. So Sasha Payne inbounds the ball to Reagan Harris. Man-to-man defense this possession. McKillian looking in. Fade away from the baseline. Good for Janiah McKillian. Janiah has 6, and the lead is 27. Arkadelphia still pressuring the ball. Just not letting Star City get in any type of offensive rhythm or even into a set. When they have had a look, that's going to stay on this end. When they have had a look, it's after not a defensive breakdown even. They just finally have been able to find a seam to the basket. But when they have been able to get to the basket, they can't get the ball to go in the hole. They reset the shot clock, so there was no possession. So that's what Coach Klein and see Coach Mandy Stevenson-Newman talking about the shot clock. See what right now at the top of your screen, it says 34 seconds on the shot clock. There was no change of possession, though, so they're going to have to put that down to, I'd say, somewhere around 22 or 23 because there was no change of possession. They did walk the ball up the floor. All right, it did hit no, they do put it down to 22, yeah. So 22 on the shot clock. And a steal of the inbounds pass. Z Harper cut off by Lambert. Stolen away by Lambert, and a foul on Z Harper. That's the first foul on Z Harper. Subs into the game for Star City. That will be Millie Rambin and Molly Dutton. Again, no, it's not a dark gym. That bright white scorer's table right there that she is dribbling right in front of just kills the camera. So we're going to try to get them to move the ball to the right side of the floor. Thank you. Pressure from Arkadelphia. Seems like I've said that 45 times here in the first half. 13 on the shot clock. Backdoor cut. Dutton with the layup. No good. Rebound Reagan Harris. They're having to work so hard just to get a look. It's just not going in. Sasha Payne on the other end. No good. Moore with the rebound. She'll push. That's the only way they can try to get a shot is to try to push and not let Arkadelphia get back on defense. Moore too strong. Sasha Payne thought she had it. A three-pointer from Rambin on the no good. Dutton with the rebound. This is Moore. Stands straight up. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Janiah McKillian. Ooh, yeah, Janiah lost it. And so the ball will go over to Star City. 32.4 seconds remaining. Taylor Altman will check in for Arkadelphia, replacing T.T. Tate. Shot clock is off. Rambin hounded by Harper, almost saved inbounds by Taylor Altman, but it'll stay with Star City. Loose ball into the hands of Z Harper. Ahead to Taylor Altman, layup good for Taylor Altman. 6 points for Taylor Altman, under 10 to go. See if Arkadelphia can get a stop to finish a very strong half, and they call a foul on Taylor Altman. That'll put Cora Rambin to the free throw line. Altman, her third personal foul. So with 3.7 seconds remaining, Rambin to the free throw line and knocks it down. The Cora Rambin has 3 points. 5 points in the game for Bree Moore, 3 for Shania Rochelle. Star City has not hit a field goal in the second quarter. Sasha Payne at the buzzer, no good, and that is how the first half ends. So Arkadelphia, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points in the second quarter after a 23-point first quarter. They hold Star City to 3 points in the second quarter. All of those came from the free throw line. Arkadelphia 39, Star City 12. We'll hear from our sponsors, and then we'll come back and give you the Welch Funeral Home scoring recap. It is halftime of this first round of the 4A4 Regional from Monticello High School. The winner punches the ticket to the 4A State Tournament and comes back tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock for the semifinals. Arkadelphia 39, Star City 12. Back to Monticello High School after this timeout. You're watching Arkadelphia Lady Badger basketball on ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com.
Everyone's known for something. Ours is simple. At the Southwest Auto Collection and iDriveSWA.com, you get the absolute lowest price on America's best brands: Ford, Lincoln, Chevy, GMC, Buick, and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. And we deliver anywhere in the state, plus tires for life. It really is that simple. Visit us today, the Southwest Auto Collection, I-30 exit 78 in Arkadelphia, or online at iDriveSWA.com.
Caring for our neighbors is a part of growing up in Arkansas. You know my dad, Taylor King. I'm Austin King, and I chose to follow my dad's career by becoming an advocate for the injured. Our firm is knowledgeable in personal injury law, so we can care for the people in our state who are injured as a result of negligence. As a father myself, I'm teaching my kids to care about others. Isn't that right, Taylor Woods? Yeah. Choose a lawyer that cares about you. At Taylor King Law, it's our legacy to be on your side, by your side.
The Board of Directors at South Central Electric Cooperative believes in the necessity of high-speed internet access in rural South Central Arkansas. South Central Connect was created to fulfill a need other internet providers were not able to provide in our area. South Central Connect, through our local cooperative, brings the necessity of internet service to your house, much like they did electricity in the 1930s. Sign up today at southcentralconnect.net or call 855-269-3429.
Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler says, "Go Badgers!"
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college, and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Locally owned and operated, Welch Funeral Home has been serving the Arkadelphia community since 2005. Our goal at Welch Funeral Home is to offer every family that will allow us to serve them the most caring, dignified, professional service at the most affordable price. With over 40 years of experience in the funeral home industry, owner Tim Welch and Welch Funeral Home have also been longtime supporters of the Arkadelphia Badgers and Lady Badgers. Contact Welch Funeral Home at 870-230-1400 or visit them at 202 South 4th Street near downtown Arkadelphia. As a family-owned sporting goods supplier since 1950, Southwest Sporting Goods understands the value of customer service and is committed to providing the best quality customer service and merchandise available. Southwest Sporting Goods is located in Arkadelphia, but also has salesmen that cover the entire state of Arkansas to help ensure that their customers will receive the best customer service and pricing that can be found. Southwest Sporting Goods, located in downtown Arkadelphia, supporting the Badgers since 1950.
Go Badgers!
R&T Dixon's Exxon stores are proud to sponsor this Arkadelphia Badger broadcast. Locally owned and operated by Randy and Tanya Dixon, we welcome you to visit one of our Arkadelphia locations, located at each I-30 exit, or our new Tiger Mart store, located on 10th and Pine in Arkadelphia. R&T Dixon's Exxon stores say, Go Badgers!
At the Sexton Law Firm, we have experience handling insurance dispute cases and we're well equipped to handle the tactics used by insurance companies to avoid honoring valid claims. The Sexton Law Firm is dedicated to helping individuals fight for the relief they deserve. We work hard to ensure your rights are protected and your case is handled with the respect and care you deserve. The next time you need help battling an insurance company, contact an attorney with the Sexton Firm. Drop by and see us at 107 North 26th Street or give us a call at 870-345-4123.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803. Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Batson Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Batson Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Batson Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Batson Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Batson Signs today to see what they can do for you. Back to Monticello High School, Billy Arena to be exact. We are about 4 minutes away from the beginning of the third quarter from Monticello in this first round of the 4A4 regional. The winner of today's game, or all of these first round games, yesterday and today, punch a ticket to next week's 4A state tournament in Magnolia. Then they will play for seeding the rest of this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Arkadelphia leads 39-12. Let's take a look at the Welch Funeral Home scoring recap for that first half. Arkadelphia with 23 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second. 8 players have scored for Arkadelphia. 8 players scored in the first quarter. 7 players, actually just 5, scored in the second quarter. Leading the way for Arkadelphia is Alea Jackson with 12 points. She had 8 in the first quarter. 6 points each for Taylor Altman and Janiyah McKillian. 5 points for Katie Gentry. 4 points for Sasha Payne. 3 points for T.T. Tate. 2 points for Zuri Jones and 1 point for Reagan Harris. If you've watched a lot of these Lady Badger games this year, you'll notice T.T. Tate's the leading scorer on the team. They're doing this with T.T. only having to get 3 points on the game. She will get hers, but it's good to see the Lady Badgers get that production from across the roster. T.T. was recognized at halftime or before the game, the DeQueen game, for reaching 1,000 points in her career. Lady Badgers lead 39-12. Star City, 9 points in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, and those all came at the free throw line. Leading scorer is Bree Moore. Only 3 players have scored for Star City. Bree Moore with 5, Cora Rambin with 4, and Shay Rochelle with 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at this bracket again that we brought to you a little bit earlier. This is the girls' bracket. First round games in that first column. The winner of these 4 games qualify for the state tournament. Yesterday, from the 4A7, it was Nashville defeating Monticello 81-43. And then the 4 seed, Camden Fairview, defeated Watson Chapel 63-51. So the 4A7 already has 2 teams in that state tournament next week. Arkadelphia is about 16 minutes away from trying to be the 3rd. Later tonight, DeQueen will play Warren. DeQueen, the 2 seed from the 4A7, Warren, the 3 seed. Might as well go ahead and give you the boys update as well, as the Badgers had a big win last night here. The 4 seed defeating the 1 seed Warren 65-55. You look at the boys bracket now. Magnolia, the 1 seed from the 4A7, got a win 60-31 over Monticello. So the 4A7 is 4-0. Won all 4 games yesterday, and the Lady Badgers trying to make that 5-0 as they are up by 27 points here in as we start the 3rd quarter. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Sexton Law Firm sponsored the first quarter. Welch Funeral Home with the second quarter and halftime. And Twin Rivers Rehab and Healthcare Center sponsoring our 3rd quarter of play. As the clock ticks down, the 2 teams are on the court. They're ready to go, and we are as well. Starting the second half for Arkadelphia will be Zalea Jackson, Taylor Altman, T.T. Tate, Reagan Harris, and Katie Gentry, the starting 5 for Arkadelphia. Taylor Altman flashes into the passing lane, knocks that one out of bounds. Take a look at the foul situation. Taylor Altman has 3 personal fouls. Zalea Jackson and Katie Gentry each with 2. Lambert goes all the way in, layup no good. Katie Gentry with the rebound. T.T. Tate pushes up the right side, backside to Zalea Jackson. Gentry back to Jackson, and now we have an offensive foul on Reagan Harris. Got called for a hook. She's the one who ended up on the ground, but they said that she fell while she was committing the offensive foul. So that's the second foul now on Harris. So foul trouble for Star City. We saw in the first half they had to play one player that had a lot of 3 fouls, and now a bunch of traffic underneath. Kick it out. 3-pointer no good. Gentry with the rebound for Arkadelphia. Gets it to Tate. Star City has just not been able to get anything go from the free throw line. Tate no good. Reagan Harris with the putback, counted and the foul. Reagan Harris gets the scoring going for Arkadelphia. T.T. Tate went all the way to the basket. They never stopped the ball. They never stopped the ball. Reagan Harris got the offensive rebound and the old-fashioned 3-point play. A delay of game call against Arkadelphia as Katie Gentry rebounded it out of the basket. Loose ball, and now a foul is going to be called on Cora Rambin, I believe, and that is her 4th. So Rambin picks up her 4th personal foul, 1 minute and 8 seconds into the 3rd quarter. Altman backside to T.T. Tate. Swings it left side. This is Harris. Jackson, nothing there. Looking inside for Harris. Nice post defense by Russell. They get it back to Harris, and she is fouled from the double team that came from the backside. They called that one on Shea Rochelle as well. Third foul on Rochelle. Into the game for Star City, Millie Rambin replacing Cora Rambin, who has 4 fouls. Amberlyn Self also checking into the game for Star City, replacing Rochelle, who just picked up her 3rd. Reagan Harris takes the inbounds pass, can't get it to go. Putback won't go either. Katie Gentry fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. 2 offensive rebounds for Arkadelphia. They couldn't get any of the opportunities to go. Self is whistled for the foul. Gentry to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. Off the front of the rim. One for 2 from the line for Katie Gentry. She has 6. High post, this is Bree Moore. They let some contact go, and Bree Moore now has 7. Quickly the other way. This is Tate. Jackson, pull up in the lane, no good. She traveled with the basketball. Gentry, inbounds pass from Tate, and it's good. Katie Gentry has 3 in the quarter, 8 for the game, and Arkadelphia is up by 31 points. The sportsmanship rule does not go into effect until the end of the 3rd quarter, in case you were wondering. Foul is on Arkadelphia. Who's that going on? Jackson, Zalea Jackson. That's her 3rd personal foul. Lambert kicks out to Rambin, and a foul on Reagan Harris. That's her 3rd. 3rd foul of the quarter. They have called 12 fouls in the 1st quarter, not as many in the 2nd. We've already had 7 whistles blown in the 3rd quarter. Tate comes away with the steal. Ahead to Reagan Harris. Good for Reagan Harris. Harris has 5 in the quarter. The Arkadelphia leads 33. Now you just want this 5 minutes to roll. You keep the lead where you are and don't have any fouls. Altman controls it, goes all the way in, pull up, no good. Lambert with the rebound. Don't foul. Zalea, just let her go. Good decision, layup good. Nice decision, in my humble opinion, by Zalea Jackson. Because Arkadelphia gets it on the back end. Katie Gentry put back, good. Katie Gentry with 5 in the quarter, 10 for the game, the offensive rebound. Lady Badgers lead by 33. Tate flashes for the steal. Not stopping the ball, TT Tate, high off the glass, no good. Zalea Jackson up in traffic, can't get it to go. Gentry back up, count it, and the foul. Katie Gentry with 7 in the quarter. The offensive end of the glass has been wonderful for the Lady Badgers here in the 3rd quarter. That foul is on Tiffany Hudson. That's her 3rd personal foul. Bunch of subs into the game for Arkadelphia. Reagan Harris, Taylor Altman, Zalea Jackson, and TT Tate get a nice hand from the Arkadelphia crowd. Into the game, Janiyah McKillian, Maya Green, Z Harper, and Sasha Payne. Katie Green Katie Gentry gets I think after 4 years I'd have stopped that. I'm getting old, though. Katie Gentry with 2, 4, 6, 8 points in the quarter. 13 for the game. When you're up, nice steal, flashing a steal by Sasha Payne. McKillian has it knocked away from her by Rambin. Loose ball. This is Lambert. Russell guarded by Green, and a blocking foul on Maya Green. As Russell had a little hook going as well. It's the 4th foul on Arkadelphia. When you're up a lot at halftime, you have to come out in the 3rd quarter and continue. Katie Gentry, and that's going to be a foul on Zuri Jones. So that was Rochelle. Foul was on Zuri Jones. 52-18 is the score now. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound from Moore and put back. Bree Moore now has 11. The lead is 32. Both teams are in the bonus the rest of this 3rd quarter. And Janiyah McKillian will go to the free throw line. Macy Lambert with the foul. Janiyah will go to the free throw line. I don't know if we will ever finish this last 3:29 of the 3rd quarter. When we do, though, sure would be nice if Arkadelphia is still up by 30, at least. Janiyah McKillian knocks down the free throw. She has 7 points. That's her first in the 3rd quarter. I'm going to make her do a little housekeeping and tuck in her shirt. And she's 2 for 2. McKillian has 8. And Arkadelphia leads by 34. And there's going to be a turnover, and that'll give the ball to Arkadelphia again. Foul trouble for Star City. Rambin has 4 fouls. Cora Rambin, she is in the game right now. Tasha Payne all the way to the basket. Layup is good. The freshman has 6. And Arkadelphia leads by 36. And there's a turnover as Lady Dogs lose the ball. And now Janiyah McKillian inbounds it to Sasha Payne. Under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Maya Green gets her own. Now we have a jump ball, alternating possession. Will keep it on this end with Arkadelphia. .250 remaining. We're going to reset the shot clock. McKillian almost lost it. Double team. And Zuri Jones will go to the free throw line, and that foul is on Bree Moore. That's her 3rd. So 2:40, I'm trying on the clock. I've got 2:41. I'm going to have to make mine 2:43. I sure wish that I was running the clock here because we could get through this a little bit quicker. They're doing it right. I just like to get done quicker. Zuri Jones misses the first free throw. Can't get the second one. Rochelle with the rebound for Star City. Lady Badgers need to hold on to this 30-plus point lead to have the 4th quarter start in the sportsmanship rule and just run the clock. Rochelle, nice job of backing down and taking advantage of the size advantage. Zuri Jones can't get to go. Maya Green flashes in there, steals it away, and a jump ball is going to be called. Tremendous hustle by Maya Green. Get in there and tie that one up. Rambin pushes for Star City. No fouls, good defense. Block out, get a rebound. Rambin, three-pointer no. Lambert, loose ball. Oh, my. Loose ball. Oh. That's on Sasha Payne. That's her second. 0 for 2. Offensive rebound and a putback is no good. Putback again, no good. And Maya Green comes away with it for Arkadelphia. A lot of traffic. Lambert comes away with it. Tried to get it to a teammate. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Arkadelphia. Sasha Payne walks the ball up for the Lady Badgers. Pull up. Short. Zuri Jones with the putback. She's fouled. And we will go to the free throw line again. Lady Badgers have been really active on the offensive glass today. Bree Moore, that's her fourth foul. That's five. They're saying that's 5. I had her for 4. The Star City radio crew had her for 4. The board had in the book had her for 5, and so they trump us. And that is the 5th foul on Bree Moore. Zuri Jones can't get it to go. Kiana Gwynn and Zuri Jones there for the offensive rebound. Janai McKillian up and under. No, gets her own. Throws it up and it goes in. Janai McKillian was falling down after she got her own offensive rebound. Threw it up and it went in. The ball goes off of the foot of a Lady Dog into the hands of Sasha Payne. McKillian goes all the way up, layup, no good, gets her own again, put back, no good, but a foul. Dutton's 3rd foul. So the boards, the scoreboard at Jim's stops putting the fouls up when they reach 5 because that's the mark by when free throws start. There have been a lot more than 10 fouls called in this quarter. A whole lot. McKillian can't get the second one. Kiana Gwynn almost has the offensive rebound. Rochelle to Rambin. Under a minute to go, mercifully, in the 3rd quarter, and there is almost a turnover into the hands of Sasha Payne. Payne, Euro step, no good, out of bounds. It'll stay with Arkadelphia. Kiana Gwynn will trigger the inbounds pass for the Lady Badgers. Nice cut by Hart. Oop, that hit the backboard, and so they didn't call a foul. I think they called a delay of game on Shea Rochelle. Said she might have reached over. Janiyah's spot up for 3, no good. Another offensive rebound for Zuri Jones. Janiyah McKillian gets it to go and the foul. McKillian stared that one down. Bounced on the rim. McKillian posed underneath, waited for it to drop down to her, and it did. And the Lady Badgers lead 60-22. Taylon Smith will check in if McKillian knocks this one down, but she can't get it to go. Rambin brings it up for Star City. Dutton back to Rambin. 24, the shot clock and the game clock are about identical. Do not foul and almost don't blow the whistle unless it's, well, okay, it's not a foul. It was just out of bounds. Thank you, sir. Talon Smith checks into the game for Arkadelphia, replacing Janiah McKillian. Nice inbounds play, and Cora Rambin gets the basket to go. 60-24 now, Arkadelphia with 5 seconds. Nice cut. Nice cut from Talon Smith. That is a tremendous find by Zuri Jones. And Talon Smith's basket ends the third quarter. A quarter that we thought would never end finally comes to an end. And when we start the fourth quarter, the clock will be running. Arkadelphia 62. Star City 24. Back to Monticello after this timeout. You're watching Arkadelphia Lady Badger basketball on ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com. Locally owned and operated, Welch Funeral Home has been serving the Arkadelphia community since 2005. Our goal at Welch Funeral Home is to offer every family that will allow us to serve them the most caring, dignified, professional service at the most affordable price. With over 40 years of experience in the funeral home industry, owner Tim Welch and Welch Funeral Home have also been longtime supporters of the Arkadelphia Badgers and Lady Badgers. Contact Welch Funeral Home at 870-230-1400 or visit them at 202 South 4th Street near downtown Arkadelphia. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler says, "Go Badgers!" We start the fourth quarter, thankfully. And it's when the clock starts, it won't stop. So we will be done with this game in 8 minutes, unless I just jinxed it and something stupid happens. Lady Badgers lead 62-24. Starting the fourth quarter for Arkadelphia, Kiana Gwynn, Z. Harper, Zuri Jones, Sasha Payne, and Talon Smith. Lady Badgers will advance to tomorrow's semifinal game at 4 o'clock here at Monticello High School. They'll play the winner of three-pointer on the way, no good, and oh my goodness. It doesn't matter, though. You can call whatever fouls you want to call because the clock's rolling. I'm good with that. Still think Sasha Payne was the victim of someone going through her to get that rebound. But regardless, to the free throw line is Rambin, and it is good. So let's give a Welch Funeral Home scoring update. Arkadelphia with 3 players in double figures. I'll give you that at our next opportunity. Talon Smith saves that one in bounds. Back to Sasha Payne. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Payne gets her own, and she traveled with the basketball. Next game will be a first-round boys game between Nashville and Watson Chapel. Watson Chapel, the 2 seed from the 4A8. Nashville, the 3 seed. Just got a text message that says you sound like you are ready to go home. I'm not hiding it very well, am I? This game was over after the first few minutes. In favor of the good guys. Talon Smith, left side Z for 3 off the glass, no good. Garcia with the rebound. Three-pointer from the lefty, no good. Nice save right into the hands of Sasha Payne, though. Payne cut off, goes to the middle of the lane, up and under, no good, but she's fouled. And Sasha Payne will go to the free throw line for Arkadelphia. Dutton whistled for that foul. That's the 4th foul on Dutton. Sasha Payne with 6, now 7 points. Subs into the game again for Star City. Let's bring the Welch Funeral Home scoring recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 Lady Badgers scoring today. Led by Zalea Jackson and Janiyah McKillian, each with 12. Katie Gentry with 14. There's a three-pointer off to the left, no good. Rebound to Sasha Payne. Loses it, but she got it back. 14 points from Katie Gentry. Taylon Smith for 3, no good. Rebound, Rambin. And a foul is called on Z Harper. That's her second. So Katie Gentry with 14 to lead the way for Arkadelphia. Janiyah McKillian and Zalea Jackson with 12. Sasha Payne, Reagan Harris, Taylor Altman with 6. 2 points for Zuri Jones. Only 3 points for TT Tate. Lady Badgers do all this with only getting 3 points for TT Tate, and you got to feel good about your offense if you can do that. 3:43 remaining. Arkadelphia in the zone. Three-pointer from Rochelle is good. That is the first three-pointer of the game for Star City. Kiana Gwynn has a pass stolen away. Rochelle will try it again. Off the glass, no good. Rambin with the rebound. Put back is good, and it's down to 30 points. 3 minutes to go. Kiana Gwynn, Zuri Jones, nice look to Sasha Payne for 3, good. Sasha Payne, the freshman, gets the three-pointer to go. She has 10 points now in the game. Rochelle has it knocked away into the hands of Kiana Gwynn up ahead. Payne finds Z Harper, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. That foul is on Cora Rambin, and that is her 5th. Yep, that is the 5th foul on Rambin. Well, the book only has her with 4. Z Harper can't get it to go. Not now. They let him shoot the free throw before they said that was her 5th foul. So Rambin does foul out with 5. Under 2 minutes to go now. Z Harper to the line, trying to become the 10th Lady Badger to score today. And she does. Good for Z. Get the free throw to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 Lady Badgers have scored today. There's a steal. Kiana Gwynn, another steal. Pushes it up to Payne. Ahead, Z. Jumper good for Z Harper. Z Harper, good looking shot in transition. Lefty from the baseline. Lady Badgers lead by 36, coming up on 1 minute to play. We're going to have to get out of here quickly as there's only one location for broadcast to set up. So that's why I've been giving you the Welch Funeral Home scoring recap as Sasha Payne controls it to Kiana Gwynn, backside to Z for 3, no good. Now we're going to have subs. They're going to stop it for subs to come into the game for Star City, but the Lady Badgers will advance to tomorrow's semifinal game at 4 o'clock against the winner of the DeQueen Warren game later this evening. Katie Gentry with 14 to lead the way. McKillian and Zalea Jackson with 12. Zuri Jackson with the block, but it's stolen away by Star City. Zuri Jones with the block. Now she gets the defensive rebound. Payne, layup, no good, and that is how this one most likely will end. Nice game for the Arkadelphia Lady Badgers. Block shot by Payne, and that is how this one ends. The final score, Arkadelphia 69, Star City 33. The Lady Badgers punch their ticket to the 4A state tournament, and you'll have the Badgers and the Lady Badgers in Magnolia next week. You will also have them back here at Monticello tomorrow in the semifinals of the 4A4 Regional. Arkadelphia 69, Star City 33. Lady Badgers back in action tomorrow at 4 o'clock from Monticello High School. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Taylor King Law, Southwest Auto Collection, South Central Connect, Turner Rogers, Manning & Plyler, Chicken Express, Welch Funeral Home, Southwest Sporting Goods, R&T Dixon Enterprises, Dixon Exxon, Sixton Law Firm, Print Mania, Batson Signs, and Twin Rivers Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. That'll wrap this one up. Lady Badgers big, 69-33 over the Star City Lady Dogs. And the Badgers and Lady Badgers back to Monticello tomorrow for the semifinals. And then next week, well, actually Saturday as well, back here at Monticello guaranteed. And then next week to the 4A state tournament in Magnolia. Thanks for tuning in. The Arkadelphia Lady Badgers will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and we will post a link on where to watch that game, whether it be here on Arkadelphia Badger TV or other networks as well. Thanks for tuning in. Have a safe rest of your Thursday afternoon, and as always, go Badgers.